This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. We are, of course, still waiting to hear who won the presidential election.
Right now, Democratic candidate Joe Biden is leading the race with 253 electoral votes compared to President Trump's 213. And vote margins are tightening in favor of Joe Biden. In Pennsylvania, the former vice president flipped the state to blue early this morning. He currently leads President Trump by about 14,000 votes, with 96% of the ballots in. In Nevada, Biden continues to maintain a lead, which expanded today as he leads President Trump by around 20,000 votes. 92% of the ballots are in there. Another state that was red until this morning is Georgia. Joe Biden leads President Trump by about 4,200 votes, with 99% of those votes in. And in Arizona, Biden is hanging on to a lead of roughly 40,000 votes over the president.
Top Democrats are already celebrating, though prematurely, with the race still too close to call. In Delaware, we're seeing the Biden team prep the stage for a primetime speech tonight by the former vice president and his running mate Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, President Trump continues to make unsubstantiated claims of voter fraud, and he's vowed to fight the election results all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court if he loses. The president's comments brought mixed reactions from Senate Republicans.
Made very, very serious allegations without any evidence to support it.
The president should fight hard.
This morning, Georgia's Secretary of State announced there will be a recount there. As the vote counting continues, members of the Biden campaign are starting to put plans in place for a transition team.
Meanwhile, in Wisconsin, without citing specific concerns about Wisconsin's election, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos is calling on the Assembly Committee on Campaigns and Elections to review how the state's election was conducted. In a statement, Vos mentioned concerns about mail-in ballot dumps and voter fraud, but no evidence has yet surfaced to support any such claims. Megan Wolf, administrator of the Wisconsin Elections Commission, said officials from both the Democratic and Republican parties were present at vote counting sites on election night. A counter-protest at the state capitol ended peacefully this afternoon.
Now, if you tuned into our Facebook live stream, you saw Trump supporters calling for a recount and a fair election, and Black Lives Matter supporters chanting for equality. Jamie Perez joins us live where that happened earlier. And Jamie, what's the current situation there?
So there's nothing left happening here. Things died down about an hour and a half ago, but you guys mentioned that we did Facebook live stream that event. But in case you missed that, here's a little bit of a glimpse of what we heard and saw earlier. Now, today I spoke with people from both groups here, and those holding up the Trump flag said they feel skeptical about this election. Those holding up the Black Lives Matter signs said that they were not out here to support either political side, that they want equality, and that they will continue to fight to achieve it. And President Trump's personal counsel, Jenna Ellis, was actually here speaking about why his campaign is calling for recounts.
All of our grassroots volunteers are in all of the battleground states right now, including Wisconsin, that are making sure to check all of the ballots to make sure that we have a fair count. And so we are looking through everything that is on the ground here, and we're making sure that any irregularities are reported and that we can see if any of that is legally actionable.
I also spoke to the founder of the Black Umbrella Global. He said a lot of the people who showed up today holding Black Lives Matter signs were not supporting either presidential candidate, but that they're fighting for a continued push for equality no matter who wins. Now, the people supporting President Trump who are out here today said that they will continue to be out here pushing for their cause for several more days. But the same thing goes for those who were on the Black Lives Matter support side. They said they will also continue to fight for what they believe in.
Jamie Perez reporting live. Jamie, thank you. Meanwhile, across the country, tensions are high in some battleground states where the presidential race is razor thin. President Trump has repeatedly called for a stop to ballot counting, claiming major problems with the system, but offering no direct evidence of fraud. His supporters are echoing his claims. Many were back out again this morning in Detroit at the vote processing center there, and there is a similar scene rain outside of a Phoenix elections office. Smaller gatherings are taking place in Raleigh, North Carolina and Pittsburgh. Election officials in several states say they are worried about the safety of their staffs. Some workers are being protected by security when they arrive and leave work. Well, let's get a check on the weather now. The weekend is off to a beautiful start, and Gary's watching the forecast. Hi, Gary.
Hi, it was another great day across southern Wisconsin. Plenty of sunshine and temperatures that were very close to record high temperatures. There's live view from the Quebe Radio Skycam in Platteville. Just had a great sunset in the west. A visible cloud track. Just a few high, thin cirrus clouds. Other than that, plenty of sunshine today. Here in Madison, we topped out at 70 degrees. We were 1 degree shy of the record high of 71, but Milwaukee hit a record high at 74 degrees. And right now, temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s. Boscobel still hanging on at 70 degrees. Over the next 12 hours, those temperatures will drop off and only fall into the middle 50s by early tomorrow morning, and look for a high temperature tomorrow of around 72 degrees. Record high for tomorrow is 76, so within range, probably going to fall a bit shy, but we'll have other chances for record high temperatures on Sunday and Monday. I'll have more details and weather in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. The pandemic is showing no signs of slowing down in Wisconsin as state and county health officials have confirmed over 6,000 new cases and several more deaths today. There have been 257,295 total cases in Wisconsin since the start of the pandemic, and over 55,000 of those cases are active. Excuse me, at least 2,286 people in our state have died from coronavirus complications, with 64 deaths confirmed since yesterday.
The doors to UW Hospital's COVID unit don't open for everyone. It can be a risk just entering that unit, but we wanted to meet the men and women who spend very long days saving lives, so our look inside continues tonight. The hospital was forced to open a second space for critically ill COVID patients last week, and as hospitalizations in Dane County reach all-time highs this week, doctors are asking the public to please be safe. Take public health advisories seriously.
We should be encouraging people and supporting people to try to make the best decisions they can, and just reminding them that there's a real human toll if we don't. And that's a toll on the patients who get sick. It's a toll on the doctors and nurses and hospital staffs who are taking care of those patients.
Tonight at 6, Adam Duxter and photojournalist Brian Mesmer once again take you inside the COVID unit at UW Hospital and bring you another story from the front lines.
A Wisconsin Court of Appeals has put a temporary stop to the emergency order that limits the number of people that can be in bars and restaurants. That order was issued by Andrea Palm from the State Department of Public Health. It limits bars and restaurants to 25% capacity during COVID, but it was set to expire on November 6th. Which is today. The state's Tavern League sued, and an appeals court overturned it today with a 2-1 ruling. Governor Evers is reacting, saying, quote, "This is another blow to our state's response to this pandemic and our efforts to keep Wisconsinites safe. We will continue challenging this decision, but the bottom line is that we can't wait for the courts to figure this out. We need Wisconsinites to stay home and mask up, and it has to start today. It is the only way we will get this virus under control and ensure our economy can recover."
And despite the increase in cases in Wisconsin, groups are continuing to ask school officials to reopen schools in Dane County. The group Open Dane County Public and Private Schools created its own medical advisory board. Some of those medical professionals say they've been in contact with a number of mental health specialists, and one local pediatrician says students are suffering.
We're seeing so much more depression, anxiety, there's eating disorders, obesity. I've diagnosed more type 2 diabetes in the last 6 months than I have in the previous 10 years of my practice.
The group says that peer-reviewed, evidence-based studies now show that safe in-person learning can occur.
Roosevelt Elementary School in Janesville is temporarily closed due to staffing issues. Too many staff members are in quarantine right now after being notified they were in close contact with someone who tested positive for COVID. Students were sent home today with an iPad. The closure will last at least a week. Administrators say they will reevaluate the situation next Friday. This is the second time the school has moved to a virtual model.
The U.S. is beating its own record for coronavirus cases set just a day earlier. Nearly 122,000 cases reported yesterday. 15 states broke single-day records for new cases yesterday, 7 of them right here in the Midwest. Speaking at a therapeutic summit, the nation's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, addressed the surge.
Deaths have remained stable around 700 to 1,000 per day in unacceptably high levels.
The CDC predicts the nation's COVID death toll could reach more than 260,000 by the end of the month. One person is dead after a house fire in Beloit. Firefighters were called to a residence. This was in the 300 block of West Grand Avenue just before 3 this morning. When crews got there, they saw fire coming from the second floor. Firefighters found one victim who was still inside the building. Officials say the fire caused about $30,000 in damage. The cause is under investigation. Officials do say it was accidental.
Police in Delafield say a man accused of shooting 2 police officers is in custody. Police say they were called to the Holiday Inn Express in Delafield around 1:40 this morning for reports of a hit and run. When they arrived, 23-year-old Nathaniel Benton shot at a Delafield officer and a Heartland officer. The Delafield officer shot back. Benton was on the run for attempted murder in Fargo, North Dakota. 7 hours after the hit and run, Benton was found in the far south side of Delafield, hiding in a field.
One citizen called the Waukesha County Communications Center advising that he saw a male matching Benton's description. Benton was located near Broken Bow Court in the city of Delafield. Benton was taken into custody without further incident. At this point, there is no longer a concern for the public safety.
2 other people, both from Warsaw, Indiana, were in the car with Benton, and they were taken into custody. Law enforcement is still investigating why he was in southeastern Wisconsin. As for the 2 officers, they have serious but non-life-threatening injuries.
Jacob Blake, who was paralyzed after being shot multiple times by a Kenosha officer, has reached a plea deal to settle a sexual assault case pending against him. Prosecutors charged Blake in July with sexually assaulting a woman and breaking into her home. Police were trying to arrest him on August 23rd when Officer Rustin Chesky shot him. Court records show Blake pleaded guilty today to 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and in exchange, prosecutors dropped the sexual assault and criminal trespass charges. Blake was sentenced to 2 years probation.
A team of firefighters in Madison credits their instincts just as much as their training tonight.
Only on News 3 Now, Madeline O'Neill spoke with the people who responded to a call at Lake Mendota and are the reason a woman survived.
Engine 10 booked it to get here to the Warner Park boat launch Saturday night to find a car in the water 30 to 40 feet off of the dock.
I feel like this now is sacred land.
Land that these Madison firefighters raced along, leading them to water.
We could tell there was a passenger in the back of the vehicle.
When it comes to saving a life, they're trained to dive in.
The car was just about underwater when we got here, so we had to act fast.
I can't think of a more terrifying way to die.
They swam out, not able to wait for the typical water rescue team to arrive.
We have to go now. We have to go now.
Firefighter Callister Bowie got to the car first.
The door refused to open.
But through an open window, Bowie was able to grab hold of the unresponsive woman in the back of the car by an arm and a leg.
And that's when I became scared. I was scared that maybe I wouldn't find her head.
He did, and Lieutenant Will Yakel helped pull her out and get her back to shore.
It's not something that we're particularly trained for, and everyone did an amazing job and did what they needed to do.
The lake rescue team arrived to search and make sure no one else was in the car. Madison police helped get the woman on the dock, and the crew, including firefighter James Kidd, started CPR until they felt a pulse.
We save lives, yeah. It's just part of the job.
Saving lives may be part of the job.
Other times, we get to a place and the victim is already gone. There's nothing that we can do. But here, we had a chance to really reverse that.
But Bowie says calls like this keep hope on the horizon.
It's a gamble that we have to make, and I'm thankful that we've been trained to make the safest bet possible.
The Madison Fire Department doesn't know how the woman and the car got into the water, but the police department is investigating. They say they don't know of anything suspicious. In Madison, Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Firefighters say the water rescue team pulled out 4 other people from the lake that same day. More to come on News 3 Now at 5. Up next, we're remembering one of Madison's most prominent civil rights leaders, the latest on the death of John Odom. And coming up tonight at 6, Wisconsin voters turned out in record numbers this year. A look at how the data is calculated. That's at 6. And on Wall Street, minor movement to end the week as the Dow loses 67, the NASDAQ up 4 points, the S&P down a point. We'll be right back.
The best
best deals in America are on now at Ashley HOMESTORE's Black November Veterans Day mattress sale. Get amazing holiday deals and doorbusters from top mattress brands. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years. Only at Ashley HOMESTORE. Thanks to those who served.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we live where you live, so we honor those who serve and defend our country. To show our gratitude, we're offering great deals store-wide during our Veterans Day sale. Get $11 off this Milwaukee screwdriver set, now just $19.99. Save $5 on Farm and Fleet Platinum Automotive batteries. Woods extension cords are $15 off. And this weekend, as a thank you, veterans and active military members save an extra 10% at checkout.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Real customers are experiencing a real difference with Spectrum Internet and TV.
The speed is insane. It's always right there. Just boom.
It was easy to connect all of my devices, and I was able to find a plan that was affordable for me.
I'm saving money, and I'm even getting more speed.
Get the speed you need to do all the things you love on all your devices with Spectrum Internet, delivering the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits. Switch now for $44.99 a month. Call 833-918-4499.
With Spectrum TV, the picture quality is incredible. I feel like I'm in the movie.
The amount of stuff available on Spectrum On Demand is just never ending.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go. All from $44.99 a month. Call 833-918-4499.
Spectrum gives me the best deal no matter what.
Every day I'm saving money.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Ask about our easy self-install options to install your new services yourself. Call 833-918-4499.
Needs people who fight for what's right. For us, that means fighting for you when an accident has turned your life upside down.
Happy Hour just got hoppier at IHOP with a $5 menu featuring pancakes, burgers, and more yum-yums. So while you can't buy happiness, you can buy hoppiness. iHoppy Hour, every day from 2 to 10 p.m.
The best deals in America are at Ashley HOMESTORE's Black November Veterans Day sale. Save up to 60% off Black Friday deals and doorbusters now. Plus, interest-free financing for 3 years and bonus Black Friday discounts at checkout. Only at Ashley HOMESTORE. Thanks to those who served.
Tonight at 6, an exclusive look inside a COVID-19 unit. Hear from a doctor who explains why every small decision in this pandemic adds up. And Wisconsin voters turned out in record numbers this year. A look at how that data is calculated.
You make plans, what to wear, where to go, when to go, what to bring. And then the weather changes everything. Let News 3 Now First Warn Weather prepare you for what's coming. First, fast, and accurately, so you can plan your life. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back, everyone. One of Madison's most prominent leaders in education and civil rights has died.
And this drumbeat is increasing to put these kids someplace else other than in regular classes.
Dr. John Odom was a life member of the NAACP and a former principal at Cherokee Middle School. He founded several local organizations and initiatives to promote economic independence among black youth. One of his longtime friends, Francis Huntley Cooper, says Dr. Odom's fight to help people succeed will be his greatest legacy.
He would hold us accountable. You know, he would hold anyone accountable, and his love and passion for trying to make a difference, trying to make a change, and trying to get us to see things and be more visionary was really, I think, a trademark for him.
Dr. Odom was a frequent guest on For the Record with Neil Heinen. He served on a number of boards in Madison, including the Urban League, Dane County Big Brothers and Sisters, and Edgewood High School. Dr. John Odom was 72 years old.
All right, we've had a stretch of this absolutely beautiful, warm weather. Let's get a look at what the weekend has for us, Gary.
We still have a ways to go before we see our temperatures turn back to closer where they should be for November. As far as the records are concerned, yesterday we set a record high temperature with a high of 72 compared to the previous record of 71. Today we were just a degree shy. 70 was our high temperature, 71 the record. And the next couple of days will probably fall just short of the records, but you can see we're very close, within a couple of degrees. So So just a little bit warmer on any one of those next 3 days means that we have the possibility for setting a record. Now, and also we could set records for the warmest overnight low temperatures as well. So that will be the case through Monday. And 3 things you need to know. Little chance of rain through the weekend and through Monday of next week. Maybe a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm Monday afternoon. Better chances will come Monday night into Tuesday morning as a cold front comes through. Temperatures start to fall off Tuesday afternoon, but we'll be back to near normal temperatures for next week. Tropical depression Eta now very slowly moving back over the waters of the Caribbean. The forecast from the National Hurricane Center strengthens it into a tropical storm, brings it across Cuba and the southern Florida Keys, and then out into the Gulf of Mexico as a fairly strong tropical storm as we head toward Wednesday of next week. This will slow down the progression of weather systems. That's why we've cut back on the precipitation chances for Monday and increased the temperature, because the cold front won't come through until later in the day, thanks to Eta being in the Gulf of Mexico by that time. You can see right now the Gulf of Mexico pretty quiet, but notice the upper level winds right now from the southwest. So that will steer Eta as it moves across Cuba to the northeast, and then eventually as that trough of low pressure passes by, it'll shift back to the west, and that's why we'll see Eta back into the Gulf of Mexico early next week. Across the rest of the country, notice how the jet stream is pushed northward. That's a sign that the atmosphere is very mild across much of the central part of the country. Colder weather is moving to the Pacific Northwest, with rain changing to snow into the northern Rockies right now, and the stationary front is pretty much the dividing line. With the upper level winds parallel to the front, there's really nothing to push the front southward or northward. So south of that front, which covers most of the Midwest, temperatures are unseasonably mild, with temperatures right now in the 60s and 70s, even an 81 degree at North Platte, Nebraska. On the other side of the front, temperatures are starting to cool down into the 50s, but the 30s are located just north of the U.S.-Canadian border. And as that rain changes to snow, already blizzard warnings in effect for parts of northern parts of Montana, winter storm warnings and winter storm watches for the rest of that state. So the wintry weather will stay to our north. The mild southerly winds will continue here, keeping our temperatures above normal as we head from tonight through tomorrow. And notice most of the clouds staying in the northern part of the state, so we also have the benefit of sunshine that keeps our temperatures about 20 degrees above average. The mild southerly winds continue through the day on Sunday, and then as we head into Sunday night, notice a little more cloud cover, maybe a couple of sprinkles of rain north of here, but I think the better chances of rain will probably come Monday night and Tuesday. High temperatures over the next 10 days, about 20 degrees or more above average through Monday. Falling temperatures on Tuesday, and then temperatures closer to average as we head toward the end of next week, the second half of next week anyway. For tomorrow, another unseasonably mild day. High temperature at 72, record high for tomorrow 76, will probably be just short of that. And the winds will be a little more breezy than today. 7 to 10 day forecast, up to 72 on Sunday and 70 on Monday. Showers and thunderstorms Monday night into Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, some rain showers that could mix with snow Tuesday night. And then temperatures a little more seasonal for next week. Veterans Day should be dry, some rain or snow shower chances Thursday night into Friday morning, and maybe some flurries toward Sunday night of next weekend. As we take a look at first warn traffic, it's a Friday. We've been seeing a few slowdowns on the Beltline, mainly in the eastbound direction. There was one near Monona Drive just about a half hour ago. That seems to have settled itself. So right now, about a 15 to 16-minute commute either direction on the Beltline between University Avenue and I-3990. If you're heading out of Madison, it'll take you 26 minutes on I-3990 from the Beltline southward to Janesville. To Sauk City on US 12 from Middleton, it's a 16-minute commute, and it'll take you 17 minutes from downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at 5, COVID-19 continues to impact the Packers. We'll tell you who's been the latest placed on the COVID-19 list. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The best deals in America are on now at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day mattress sale. Get amazing holiday deals and doorbusters from top mattress brands. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
At Menards, we've got what you need to keep your projects going. Works Power Tools are known for their innovative designs and affordable prices. Like this 20-volt cordless drill and driver. It's a must-have in every household. All Works Power Tools are 11% off. Once you've stocked up, keep your tools organized with Masterforce tool chests and cabinets. Right now, save 11% on all Masterforce storage at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And if you haven't tried Plexiderm, we've created the best offer yet with our Thanksgiving Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under-eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. Even the 11 lines between your eyes are visibly gone in minutes. Plexiderm works so well that celebrities in Hollywood and people just like you feel years younger in minutes. This is why I'm letting people try it for only $14.95 at plexidermtrial.com to celebrate this Thanksgiving.
So I've had under-eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. I've spent so much money on tons of eye creams, eye gels. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm, and I'm not joking. It works. When I do a collage and everything is done, it looks amazing. That is exactly how Plexiderm makes me feel. I put it on my face, and somehow, some way, I look together, which is amazing. I'm Jackie, and I took the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge, and so should you.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, seriously, honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there, like the bags are gone.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shale rock. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under-eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. This Thanksgiving is the best time to try Plexiderm at our starter price of only $14.95. So if under-eye bags make you look tired or feel older, take action this Thanksgiving and see that younger-looking you. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
The best deals in America are at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day sale. Save up to 60% off Black Friday deals and doorbusters now. Plus, interest-free financing for 3 years and bonus Black Friday discounts at checkout. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Coronavirus continues to impact the Green Bay Packers. NFL Network says Packers linebacker Chris Barnes, who played in last night's game, tested positive for COVID-19 today. The Packers say they've placed Barnes and quarterback Jordan Love on the COVID-19 list. Earlier this week, Packers running back A.J. Dillon tested positive, and 2 other players, Jamal Williams and Kamal Martin, were listed as 2 close contacts with Dillon, so they had to sit out.
Just 3 weeks away now for the Badger women's hockey season opener, and today the UW released part of their schedule. The Badgers will take on Ohio State. That'll be in Columbus for their season opener, and then they'll head to Minnesota for a pair of games against the Gophers. Their home opener, Friday, December 11th. That'll be against the University of Minnesota, Duluth. Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your weekend First Warn forecast in just a moment.
The best deals in America are on now at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black November Veterans Day Appliance Sale. Get our best Black Friday appliance deals and doorbusters now. Plus 18 months interest-free. Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. Thanks to those who served.
Fry Construction is celebrating their 25-year anniversary, which means big savings on home repairs and improvements. No job is too small or too big, and your safety is always our concern. Respected in the industry and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. And now, for a limited time, save 25% off gutters or insulation with a full roof, siding, or window project, all with 0 down, 0% interest for 12 months. Contact Fry Construction today.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we live where you live, so we honor those who serve and defend our country. To show our gratitude, we're offering great deals store-wide during our Veterans Day sale. Get $11 off this Milwaukee screwdriver set, now just $19.99. Save $5 on Farm and Fleet Platinum Automotive batteries. Woods extension cords are $15 off. And this weekend, as a thank you, veterans and active military members save an extra 10% at checkout.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Get more home for the holidays now with the Brothers Maine Black Friday is Today sale. Shop online or safely in-store all month for up to 40% off brands like Frigidaire, Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag. Black Friday priced right now. Upgrade your kitchen with a 24-inch built-in stainless steel dishwasher, just $288. This is your Black Friday store for more, including free delivery. The Black Friday is Today sale means more selection, more savings, and more home for the holidays from the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Everything you care about is in this house. Things you just can't afford to lose. And that is why we exist.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get a great deal on Tacoma, RAV4, Camry, and more.
I'll take it.
I'll get this wrapped up for you. I wish I hadn't just unwrapped it.
Right now, during Toyotathon, you can get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2020 Toyota Camry.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The best deals in America are at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day sale. Save up to 60% off Black Friday deals and doorbusters now. Plus, interest-free financing for 3 years and bonus Black Friday discounts at checkout. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, the slow drip of crucial votes in the swing states. What we know about the remaining battleground ballots and the question on everyone's mind, when will we know who will be the next president of the United States? Plus, President Trump wages a legal war. Will his litigation strategy contesting the votes from all those important battleground states pay off? And COVID relentlessly continues, reaching another sobering height. That's all just ahead here on the CBS Evening News.
And Gary has a final check of a great weekend forecast.
Yeah, those temperatures still are mild. Today we had a high of 70 in Madison, still 67. Yesterday at this time, we already had seen our temperatures drop into the 50s. So we're going to stay warmer overnight. Look for an overnight low temperature in the middle 50s. And tomorrow look for highs in the lower 70s. That could be close to the record high of 76. We'll be near records for Sunday and Monday with high temperatures at or above 70. Thunderstorms Monday night into Tuesday morning. And then temperatures a little cooler, more seasonal for the rest of next week.
Good looking weekend, though. Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6.